Hello guys and welcome back to another video on the Against the Woodwork channel. Today we are back with the second round of predictions for the last 32 in the World Cup. Currently Germany are struggling against Paraguay in a 1-1 draw. I believe I predicted South Africa to beat Canada maybe and Japan to beat Brazil, so I've got 2 wrong so far out of all the predictions, and if Germany don't win, that'll be 3 for 3. So an unreal start to the knockout rounds. For the next round, there are 3 games, as you can see on the screen here, starting with Ivory Coast, Norway, which is a tough game to predict. I do think, though, that the fact that Norway rested the last match day of the group stage will mean that they come in extremely fresh. They'll have trained a week or so probably for this game with a fresh Haaland, a fresh Ødegaard, a whole fresh starting 11 pretty much. And I don't really think they were necessarily that bad against France, the second string team. If Strand Larsen could take a penalty, that could have been completely a different scenario come the end of that game. But he missed and France ended up winning 4-1. But I think Norway will win. And I think they will win 2-1. I think Ivory Coast will score. I think Haaland will get both for Norway. I think, if not, it'll be Ødegaard. I think they've got enough. I do like Nusa though, Antonio Nusa, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's a key player on the left-hand side, which is where I'd imagine he'll play for Norway if he does start. And I think it will finish 2-1 to Norway, meaning they will progress to the next round. And do they play? I think they might play the winner of Germany-Paraguay. No, I think winner of Germany-Paraguay gets France or Sweden. I'm not sure on the brackets, to be honest. Should probably research them. But all I know is that if England win, they'll get either Mexico or Ecuador in the next round. So maybe it's Norway-Brazil. I think it is. I think the winner of Ivory Coast Norway plays the Brazil in the next round. But I'm going for Norway to win. Ivory Coast is a very good team. That game could go either way. And they've been quite impressive so far, Ivory Coast. But I am going with Norway as a team that I thought would do well prior to the tournament. I think they've got a load of underrated players. The next game, I'm going to go pretty straightforward. I'm going France. I still don't think Sweden have got much about them. I know they had the big win in the group stages, but they only scraped through in the end, really. And France have just been such an attacking force so far. I think this will probably end up being quite convincing. I'm going to go for the 3-0 win to France. I think Mbappe will probably get on the score sheet this game after missing out last. And I just don't think Sweden's defence is very good at all. And Isak, Gyökeres and Elanga going to be good enough for Sweden to get through past France? I hardly doubt it. So I'm going to go straight forward and just go 3-0 France for this game. I think that's probably the easiest game maybe to predict in the knockouts, apart from maybe you could say that I'd probably say this is easier to predict than the Argentina-Cape Verde match, just because Cape Verde are that good defensively. And then the final game for this round is the game that I spoke about, Mexico-Ecuador. I'm going to go for an Ecuador win. I think, obviously, Mexico have played really well and they haven't conceded yet. But I think Ecuador, after the slow start that they had, I think they may be the dark horses now. I think they could really go far. I mean, I'd rather play. It's got to the point now where I think I'd rather play Mexico at the Azteca than I would play Ecuador. I just think Ecuador have got some good players. They're solid defensively. We've struggled against Ghana and Panama. So someone that's going to defend to the quality of Ecuador then I think we will struggle. I think this will be a close game. Probably an extra time job, I reckon. Maybe even penalties. But I do think Ecuador will get the win and progress to the next round. And going off my current streak, you'll probably find that the winners of these games will be Ivory Coast, Sweden and Mexico, which for England won't complain about, because that's France, Ecuador, all 3 teams that I've predicted to win if they somehow get eliminated. Very good teams. France obviously favourites along with Argentina. But those are my predictions for the second round of the round of 32 fixtures. If you have a different opinion, let me know in the comments down below. Tell me what you think. If you've enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time for another video.